everyone, my name is Kelly Pratt and I am a solution consultant with Echo Consulting. Today I wanted to share with you a template that I've built in Smartsheet that I actually use in my personal life. With the holiday season upon us, I thought this would be a really great example to share with you how Smartsheet can be used in a variety of different ways. At Echo, we really value optimization and efficiency, and we're in Smartsheet day in and day out and know how to leverage this tool, not just from a business context, but also in our day-to-day lives. So what you see here is the actual template that I use for my Christmas shopping, and I'll walk you through what I've built and how it can be used. So you can see here, I kind of have this who column, and I'm using what we call nesting in Smartsheet to roll some of the data up. So for me, right, I have two children. So the primary gifts that I'm purchasing, right, are my two kids. So I put child 1 and child 2, but how I have this built is I can actually just put their names in here. So I'm just going to put a fake name, but let's say I'll just put my own name. Let's say one child's name is Kelly and one child's name is Chris. You can see all of the rows below it kind of just populate again who that gift is for. I have a formula in here that's simply just saying pull in the parent name, so I only have to enter it one time. The what, this is where I'm going to put the name of the gift or what gift I'm trying to buy. So for example, one of my children wants rollerblades. So I'm going to put rollerblades here. And this is showing me, so I'm also doing a count of any of the items below or in what we call the children. So everything nested underneath Kelly is getting counted. I do this so that way when I'm comparing my, the gifts that I purchased for my children, I can make sure that it's as fair and equal as possible from a number of items perspective, as well as from a cost perspective. So I'll put rollerblades in there, and I actually have an example here. So I pulled a tab up. So I have these rollerblades in Amazon. Awesome. There's a Black Friday deal. I actually like to keep the link so that I can always go back and reference what was the item that I built. So I'm going to just copy this link, and I'm actually just going to paste it here. So that way later on, I can remember what I bought and where I bought it from, and I can reference the link. And then I'm just going to type in the amount. So this is $47.99. And you can see it total here. I can also put in actually, like, even though I have the link here, I also personally also like to type in Amazon. Typically I purchase most frequently from Amazon and Target, so I'm usually typing that in here. So let's say I also am hoping to buy my daughter a mountain bike. All right, you can see as I'm typing things in, it's counting, okay? I have 2 items on my list for my daughter. I'm just going to grab a random one. Perfect. Copy the link. I'm going to plug it in here. And what was that mountain bike cost? $229. Great. So you can see this is totaling at this level for my first child. So I know that I'm spending $277 so far. And then for my second child, right, maybe I'm entering in things here as well. As an example, I know my daughter wants a paint kit. So I'm just going to type paint kit, right? I'm just randomly doing this for the sake of time. Grab that link, paste it down here. We're going to do paint kit. And that was $33.99. And this is from Amazon. So again, right, my second child, so far I'm only spending $34, but as I add to this, I'll be able to do a fair comparison. I actually do this before I even order the item so that I can make sure that it's fair. In addition, it's also summing up all of the items. So I can see it at the a level of each individual that I'm purchasing for, as well as total. So right now, that is going to help me. So if I know I'm trying to spend a certain amount of money for Christmas time, I'm making sure I'm not going over that, or I'm staying within a reasonable realm. I also have like family gifts down here, and then extended family, right? In addition to that, I might have notes in here. Sometimes when I'm doing research on items, I'll put notes in there first, or maybe I'm putting a secondary link if I'm deciding between two things. then it can be really difficult to keep track of all the Christmas presents. I don't know about you, but I buy all my kids' Christmas presents on Black Friday, and it can be difficult to keep track of, what did I order? Did I receive everything I ordered? So I have these check boxes for once I've ordered the items. And then when I'm receiving them, I'm looking at them and I'm coming in here and checking them off once I've received them. Lastly, I do also have a wrapped checkbox. That might be a little bit extra. I don't know if that's required, but I do like to keep track of that as well. And then the last thing that was really useful to me last year, so in previous years, I've always wrapped my gifts on the night before on Christmas Eve. Last year, I actually was ahead of the game. I wrapped them several weeks before, and then it can be difficult because sometimes you want to make sure that the best present is received last. So I added this auto number row ID, and as I was wrapping the gifts, I wrote the auto number on the bottom of, or the row number that I have here on the bottom of the gift in permanent marker. So then when I was handing out gifts to my kiddos, when I was looking, I was able to reference and make sure that I was handing them out, not in an exact order, but in a general order that I was hoping for them to open and receive them. So yeah, there you have it. This is just one example of how Smartsheet and project management tools in general can be used to support all different kinds of workflows, whether you're managing multiple projects for your business or you're trying to organize your day-to-day tasks and to-dos. If you're curious to learn more about Smartsheet and other project management tools, how to wrangle your own set of workflows, hit subscribe on our channel and make sure to sign up for our newsletter. And happy holidays from Echo.